My name is Nathan, and I was just an ordinary high school student. I struggled to keep up with my studies and deal with normal teenage angst. But one day, everything changed. As I was walking home from school, I felt a strange sensation wash over me. Suddenly, I found myself transported back in time to my childhood home. At first, I was confused and disoriented, but as I looked around, I realized that I had the power to change things. I could see events from my past unfolding before my eyes, and I knew that I could alter them. I was amazed by my newfound power, and I began to experiment by changing small things at first, like getting a better grade on a test or avoiding a fight with a friend. As I continued to meddle with time, I became obsessed with altering my past and making my life perfect. I believed that I could fix everything, that I could create the perfect life for myself if I just made the right choices. One of the things I wanted to change was my relationship with my first crush, Emily. We had been close friends, but I always wished we could be more. I wanted to go back in time and tell her how I felt before it was too late. So, I went back to that day when we were sitting on the swings at the park. I mustered up the courage to tell her how I felt, and to my surprise, she felt the same way. We started dating and everything seemed perfect. But as I continued to change my past, I began to see the consequences of my actions. Small changes in the past caused significant changes in the present, and my world began to crumble around me. The ripple effect of my actions extended further than I had ever imagined. By changing the past and dating Emily, I had inadvertently caused a rift between her and her best friend, Sarah. Emily and Sarah had been best friends since childhood, and I had never realized how significant a role I played in their relationship. It all started with a small change in the past, when I altered the course of events and ended up dating Emily. While it seemed like a harmless change at first, it had unforeseen consequences. One of which was that Emily missed her grandmother's funeral, which was a significant event in Sarah's life. Sarah felt hurt and betrayed that her best friend was not there to support her during such a difficult time, and the incident led to a falling out between them. I was shocked to see how my actions had caused so much pain and suffering to those around me. It was a painful realization that sometimes the smallest actions could have significant consequences. I felt guilty and ashamed of myself for causing such a rift between two best friends who had been inseparable for so many years. Desperate to fix my mistakes, I tried to go back in time again, but my attempts only made things worse. The more I tried to fix things, the more the ripple effect grew, and the world around me became more chaotic. Finally, I realized that I couldn't control every little detail of my life. I had to learn to accept the consequences of my actions and embrace my imperfections. I had to let go of my obsession with perfection and accept that my past mistakes had shaped me into the person I was today. I learned that every choice I made had consequences and that the only way to truly change the world was to change myself. I had to accept that the past was gone, and the only thing I could do was move forward and try to make the most of the present. The ripple effect taught me a valuable lesson, one that I would carry with me for the rest of my life. I learned that every small action could have a significant impact on the world and that I had the power to make a positive change. Thank you for watching. You could download the vocabulary PDF below. To stay up to date on our future videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let us know what you think in the comments below.